She's a funny girl. She's all riled up. She gets excited about a show. Can you settle down now? Can you? Let's go ahead and look at our 100 episode check off. We're doing it. We're really doing it, Billy. Can you believe it? This is episode 5 of Take Your Medicine, a little show where Billy and I share our medicine with you. Huh, baby? So, who am I? I am a growing medicine woman, learning all I can about earth medicine and healing and consciousness and the nature of reality and just our connection with nature and the way that nature can heal us, heal our hearts, heal our bodies, heal our minds, heal our lives, heal our relationships. Mwah! I'm Billy. Shout out to Belpeau skincare for my beautiful skin. I created some products several years ago. I'm not wearing any foundation whatsoever, just a little blush and some eyebrow pencil and some mascara, I think is all that I'm wearing right now. So I'm 40 years old, and Belpeau skincare has been a huge help for me and my skin. It's all natural, vegan, and I invented the product and sold the company a few years ago. Belpeau.com. And also a shout out to my amazing son, Jonah Bushman, who is a 14-year-old rapper who's so fucking talented. And he released his new song, Young Jock, yesterday. So go out and search Jonah Bushman on SoundCloud or Apple Music or wherever you listen to music. Come, Billy. Let's see, what else? I wanted to start a little segment called The Star of the Day. Billy and I want to share some of our favorite kind of influencers and healers and people who are doing this work online. I thought it would be fun to shout them out and create some awareness about some other people who are sharing themselves. One person in particular that I have found super entertaining and inspiring, it's an account called Cracks in the Kingdom. And this guy is hilarious, but he's also really helpful and inspirational. He's a recovered addict, and he talks about his journey to sobriety and his story of awakening. And he has experienced plant medicine and talks a lot about what he learned from psychedelics. And he's hilarious. So check him out if you're looking for some inspiration. Oh, I made a little sign. So that is his and it's called Cracks in the Kingdom. Hopefully that's not backwards. I don't know how technology works, but he's awesome. So go check him out. So today for our little show and tell moment, I wanted to share with you a little bit from my journal, because today is February 2nd, which I call Jesus Cake Day or Cheesecake Day. On 2/2 of 2022, Jesus Kate, my galactic bestie, made her name known to me. She had been making contact with me a little bit, but I hadn't heard her name until February 2nd of 2022. And that was the day that she introduced me to shadow work and started preparing me for a lot of clearing that she was going to do to both my body and my soul. So I wanted to just read from my little journal here. It's not really reading. This is very sloppy. This was a session with Jesus Kate with plant medicine. And so as I am journeying, I'm trying to write notes, and so it's really sloppy. But I'm so glad I wrote these notes, because these are the most precious moments for me. So basically, one entity made themselves known to me first, and this was a masculine entity. He showed himself as a dragon energy, but also could shapeshift into lots of different energies. And during multiple journeys before I ever met Jesus Kate, he was preparing me to meet her. And then on this day, February 2nd of 2022, she was introduced by name to me, and she gave me a blessing in the form of dance. And these things are extremely difficult to describe, but these beings use music and movement and energy. And while she's doing this beautiful cosmic dance, she's imparting into me telepathic messages and wisdom and a feeling of protection, guidance, love. It was such a beautiful experience. And so many times she had said her name in sessions of journeying before, but I couldn't tell what she was saying. And I thought she was saying cheesecake, but she was actually finally on February 2nd of 2022, it became clear that she was saying Jesus Kate, Jesus Kate. When she channels through my body, there are times where she takes over my entire brain, and the only words that can come out of my mouth, because she's occupying my body and working on my body and doing all of these very high-tech procedures, all I can say is Jesus Kate, Jesus Kate, Jesus Kate, Jesus Kate, while she's working on my body. She is a dynamic, God-like being from the fifth, sixth dimensions. She has technologies. She can appear like a hologram at times, but she can also appear like a very biological, bioluminescent, beautiful being of light and energy, and literally like physical matter, but not physical in the sense that in the way that we think about physical things. It's so hard to describe these beings. There is no language for it, but I truly believe that we are all meant to connect with these beings. They are high vibration beings, and they live right here among us, just on a different frequency. And so we just have to attune to them, and then we can connect with them, and they can guide us and help us and really truly create a massive healing in our lives, like Jesus Kate has for me. On this day, I say right here, Jesus Kate asked me if I was brave enough to do my shadow work. She kept telling me that this was going to be a difficult journey, and she will not do anything without my permission and my consent. And so she was asking me, are you ready? Are you ready to dive in? And on this day, I told her I was ready. And so during part of the journey, I just had to lay there and allow all kinds of dark, residual, sludgy energy to leave my being. And while that was happening, I was hearing horrible thoughts, horrible sounds, horrible words, slurs, just terrible energy flowing through me. And I just was told to breathe and allow it, and it released from me. And the next day I felt so much lighter in my being. This being of mine, this friend of mine, she can turn herself into what I would call a ship or some kind of vehicle. And she can open her belly from the bottom, and she lifts me up into it and puts me into this sort of cocoon situation. And when I am in there, she is performing procedures on my body, and it feels like I'm going through labors and deliveries. I'm sweating, I'm moaning, I'm crying, I'm pushing with pressure, literally like a birth. It is so intense and very uncomfortable. But when she's done working on me, I feel so much better. I have literally lost so much weight. My skin has cleared up. My body feels better. I have so much more energy than I ever have. I'm able to reason better in my mind. I'm able to see things from a higher perspective. She has helped me so much. And one of her desires is to help other people understand that they can connect with these beings too, that want to help us and heal us. And so I hope that the things that we learn here today might help you be able to start to connect with some higher dimensional beings in your life and start to receive some healing. Let's see. So that is today's show and tell. Is basically, here's my journal entry. I'm going to cover up these words, but she kept saying, tell AJ, tell AJ. She wanted AJ to know that her name was Jesus Kate. She loves my husband, AJ. She's a bit obsessed with AJ. I love it. And of course, AJ's lucky numbers are 222. And she chose to tell me her name on 2/2 of 2022. So I love her for that. She told me on this day that shadow work is brave work. And I have definitely found that to be true, because on this day, I was just at the very beginning of starting my shadow work. And it is brave work. It is not easy to go in and face the darkest parts of ourselves and to bring light to the darkest parts of ourselves. But I once heard a quote that said, enlightenment does not happen in the light. Enlightenment happens in the dark. We have to be brave enough to go into those dark places and bring light to them, bring love to them, bring love to our suffering and to our pain and to our fear. So thank you, Jesus Kate, for showing me your name and for bringing so much love and light into my life. I appreciate you so much, girl. Thank you so much. So today, for our little inspiration, I thought it would be fun to do a card reading. I just am going to pull one card. This is my animal card deck. It has been my longest owned card deck. These cards have been so special to me. They've brought me a lot of comfort, wisdom, guidance. I sleep with them under my pillow sometimes, and they are an extension of my energy. I find that anything that we use externally as a tool in our spiritual practice is just an extension of the energy that we are cultivating within us. So tarot cards or any kind of spiritual reading cards, a pendulum, all kinds of different tools that we use as spiritual people. Those tools are only as powerful as we are. They are simply just an extension of our energy. So it's important to really connect with my cards and to not just keep them on a shelf and bring them out when someone wants a reading, but to really cultivate a relationship with these cards and to trust that they have a message for me when I pull one. So today, I'm going to pull one card, and I hope you find it helpful for you in your day. Billy, you want to help me pull a card? She's a good helper. Which one? Show me a card. Oh, that one. This is the one Billy chose. She touched it with her nose. Let's see what it is. Oh, I love this card. The bee. The bee card. When I see the bee card, I think of ancient wisdom. I think bees are so important in our ecosystem, and the honey they make is literally timeless. And the honeycombs that they make are filled with sacred geometry. They teach us all about the hierarchy and the way that things work together. And a hierarchy the term hierarchy might make you think that some things are above others, but maybe ecosystem or the web of life is a much better way to say that, because everything is just as important as everything else. The lion and the bee are both just as purposeful as one another. But the bee inspires me to be brave and to work hard and to believe in my goals and to work together as a team and to respect other people's purposes. The queen has her purpose, but the queen is no more important than the worker bee. They all have a purpose, and they're all working so beautifully in their purpose. So they teach us to work in our purpose and to stay focused in our purpose and to not worry about what someone else is doing, because what someone else is doing is not our purpose. And to focus on that gives them our power instead of keeping our power. Let's see if our animal guidebook has some other insights into the bee card. Let's see here. So the bee, earnest, hardworking, and democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe, and then they sting. When a bee is in balance, they are content, active, and vibrant. When they are out of balance, they are overworked and annoyed. So to bring your bee aspect into balance, use a mini vacation. And a mini vacation can literally be 5 minutes out of your day. Make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Go for a walk just around the block. Give yourself a mini vacation from all of your hard work. I think humans do not value rest enough. Intentional rest is not swiping through TikTok on a phone. It's truly resting, like Billy's resting right now. Dogs and cats and our animal friends teach us all about how important rest is. The trees, the plants, everything in nature needs nourishing rest. So I hope that you will choose to give yourself some rest today without any shame, without any judgment, just true rest. You deserve it. I guess that's about it for us today. Jesus Kate Day 2-2. I love you all so much, and I think I will close with maybe a little bit of a prayer, if that's okay, just an intention. And maybe we'll use my beautiful sound bowl today to just give a prayer for our earth and for all those people who are in need of comfort and healing at this time. Sound is such a powerful healing tool. I believe that there has been technology that has been covered up and lost and hidden from us that involves sound, because my galactic besties have shown me technologies that they can do with sound. And so I have grown to really appreciate sound healing. And so I hope you'll enjoy a little bit of my sound bowl as I say a little prayer in closing today. Ready, Billy? I love you. I want to send love from my heart out to anyone who needs to feel love in this moment. Anyone who is feeling lonely or afraid or overwhelmed or lost. I'm with you now, sending you love and presence, sending you a reminder that the sun always comes out, that sometimes all we can see is the clouds, but that the sun is just around the bend, reminding all those who are feeling overwhelmed to just tune in to their breath, tune into your heartbeat, tune into the stillness that exists in you. I pray for each and every person on this planet that they might open their hearts and begin to see their connection to the universe, to God, to nature, to all that is. That we all might see that hurting another is to hurt ourselves. To help another is to help ourselves. I pray that we all might feel held by our Mother Earth today. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the abundance you provide. Thank you, Mother Earth, for holding us, for the beauty, for the uniqueness of every snowflake, every leaf, every flower petal. We thank you, we honor you. We are seeking to be loving creators just like you. I send love and blessings to every living creature through my heart to yours. Aho. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found a little bit of value in what I've had to share. Thank you for opening your mind and opening your heart and for sticking here with me if you've made it this far. I really, truly appreciate it. I'm doing everything I can to be brave and to share my medicine with you all. I hope you have such a wonderful day. I'm sending you all my love, and I will see you next time. Namaste.